to the channel and a new video on our 72 Clubman estate. So you've probably seen it sat in the background. It's just been, yeah, pretty much sat there since Goodwood Revival, and now we're moving into that March. That's nearly 6 months since it's parked up. Basically parked it up because we don't use it over the winter anyway. And with everything going on in the channel, it was just nice and safe here. It was out of the way. But it did park up and have quite a major oil leak. We don't know where that's come from yet. I have put some oil on it. We have tried to clean it off, but the idea is we've got a few jobs to sort before we can diagnose that. I mean, it's an old Mini, it's going to leak oil, but yeah, we'll get onto that later. Where we go in this video is just the later. We're going to sort it. I'm in two minds how we're going to go with it yet. But in this video, it's just a few jobs really. Mainly, when you start the car, I've got a fuel leak. You don't want a fuel leak. You do not want fuel over your exhaust pipe, and that's what I've got at the moment. So me and Matt had a look at it the other day, and we've diagnosed it to be basically where the rubber's just parked, since it's parked up, everything's dry rotted. So like all the rubber now in today's standards is just rubbish. So it's just all kind of, yeah, it's gone rock solid. So the fuel's just passing by it. Jubilee clips aren't doing anything. So we'll get stuck into that now. And as you can see from the beginning of the video, we popped into our good friends at Minimine, and we've got a few little bits and bobs cosmetically. One's practical, well, they're both practical, but they're more cosmetics to the interior of the car. So what we'll do, safety first, we'll get the fuel leak sorted, and we've got some new hose ordered up for that, so we'll chop that all down and make all that back up. So I'll bring you in for that now, and then we'll get onto the lovely shiny bits. Yeah, I can hear you all now. He's just put his brew on top of the car. Right. Before we get stuck into the repairs on this car, remember to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up, guys. We've got loads of mini content coming, various cars, stuff moving around. Actually, that's happening later today. So there's loads of mini content coming, but obviously we've got quite a lot of maintenance on this car to do. So remember to subscribe to the channel like mentioned, and go and check out both our sponsors. We have Minimine, who have been behind Simpsons Classics now for a little while, and absolutely every time I come in here, I'm honoured to see the banner on the wall, knowing that they've got my back with all these cars. So please go check them out. There is a discount code now on the screen for you to get 10% off when you spend £15 or more at their eBay shop. So please go check them out. You can get both the bits that I've just bought there, or go check them out at shows and just say hi. They're a great company. You can get anything you need there. So also, while we're on subject to sponsors, we have Frost Restoration. We're doing quite a bit of frost soon. Hopefully we've got some tools turning up and stuff like that, so it should be quite fun. There's a discount code again in the description below for that one. It's a little bit longer, it's got on the screen, so it's down in the bottom. And you can get yourself some discount off your tools and your consumables and stuff for your workshop. Right, to the video. Right, so I'll fire the car up in a second, but the fuel pipe basically that's causing the problem is the one that's coming up. No, where is it? Coming from the pump. So we have a horrible electric pump on this car, which I hate. I want to convert it over to manual. However, for some reason we cannot get to pick it up on the cam lobes for the manual pump to work. So this is how it was when I got the car. That's how it stayed. This pump's enough fuel in. It's always ran. We've had it over 5 years, so that's been fine. But this pipe here, which is the offending article, is just, you can probably see there, I can turn it, and it's absolutely solid. So we're going to replace this one running here, and then we're going to replace, oh, that one's actually been replaced already. That's actually an uprated one from Minimine, which I replaced when I did the head gasket on this car when I first bought it. So you can see it's there. It's a nice big braided one coming down from there. So yeah, we don't need that. So the tank to the pump's fine. It's the one from the pump to the carb which is basically causing it to overflow. What I do have as well is a gasket from Minimine. So on the float bowl, that's down there. So sorry about the poor light, I will get a better light in a second. We've got a gasket around there. I don't think it's leaking out of there. I purely do think it's just pouring out from that pipe, which is up on top there. So we'll get that cut up and we'll get going with it. Right, so let's go for the start up. You may or may not see from that angle the fuel leak, but let's give it a go. Right, so that was a bit hairy. This car normally always starts on the button, and it wasn't. It's really not got a lot of fuel in it. You can how much you can see of that, guys. Just starting to cool. So it's just getting past the Jubilee clip. So I've tightened the Jubilee clip down, obviously, that's the first thing I checked. Just knock the choke off here. And yeah, it's still just dribbling out, so it's not good. Yeah, we've got fuel dripping and it's going to drip on the exhaust, so we'll get that pipe quickly swapped out, then we can get on with the fun stuff. Right, so what I've got to fix the leak is some fuel pipe. I buy this kind of in the meter. I've had this kicking around. Radiator fuel safe, but it's the uprated stuff, so it shouldn't get damaged with the E10 and E5. I only ever run this on the E5. Okay, it's a bit overkill, super, but it's just a bit better for it. But it's got a proper liner, so it shouldn't do this again. So I'll cut this, take the old one off, cut it to length, and we'll get a stretch of new pipe put on the car. Well, this is fighting me. It's so dry rotted, it's bloody stock.
Honestly, modern fuel, guys, it's just crap. It's absolutely broken down, this. I'm glad the car's really low on fuel and they run a cleaner for it just to make sure we've not got any issues with any breakdown in it. Oh my god.
I think it's coming off now. This is ridiculous. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got it. Right. We'll save that. I'll just show you guys now. Pop that there so it doesn't leak fuel everywhere. I'll show you guys now. You can see where it's pulled up around the top of the carburetor. Right, so I can show you guys now just where it's pulled up around the top of the carburetor. You can see how like damp and moist it is, and you can just see how much that's not even like, it's completely dry rotted. You can see where it's been pouring down the side of the carb there when it's been running. You can just see that residue. So it's just coming out straight out of there. So we'll get that sorted now. Right, so I don't know how much of this you'll pick up on camera, but you can just see it's completely perished. You can just see the top of it there. Yeah, it's just, see it flaking away there on my finger. It's completely dry rotted, and it's literally not been on there very long, guys. I'm talking less than 8 months. It's a proper unleaded safe fuel pipe. It's just, yeah, rubbish. Right, we've got the length now, so we'll cut our new one out and we'll go from there. As another good demonstration, look how rigid it is. It's like, doesn't move, and now the new fuel hose is a lot more supple. So let's get it in. And there we have it. Leak free. All connected back up. And it's singing away. Right, that's the danger job sorted. Take you to this part of the car. Just knock it off. Right, so next point of call. Interior. So we have a few jobs to do on the inside. I'll just grab these bits down that we got from Minimine. So back in the day, this would have been quite a nice pedal, but someone's hacked the side of it off. It's jagged, it's horrible, and the tiny little pedal's still on the back of it. So we've got the early little pedal cover from Minimine to go on it. So what I've got to do is try and unscrew these. I've tried so many times, they're so rounded off. So I might have to drill these out. And then I've already replaced these pedal covers once, but you can see that one's already worn a little bit. But at least we can hopefully get that little one on there. It catches your leg. That is so sharp, that little bit there. I believe this is quite desirable. I haven't got a clue what brand it is, so if anyone in the comments does know, it's like a shield on it. There you go, you can see there. Really cool, but it's been chopped in half, and I don't know who's done that. It's been like that since, well, Pete Mate had it like this. So that's one job. And then inside this little box of goodies from Minimine is a new interior mirror. So up here is the original wingard mirror, but mine is completely crumbled. So if I just park you guys somewhere. So yeah, if I just park you guys somewhere, you can see that if you can just catch that on camera, it's completely flaked away, and there's always residue of it on the floor in the car like crumbs. So in here is a lovely, lovely brand new, or remake, I don't know if it's new old stock or remake, wingard style mirror. Lovely, lovely thing with a new rubber. Not too much because it's grubby hands, but we've got this. So in here, really nice shiny, and I don't think it was that expensive. Hello, there's me. So we'll just get this swapped out. Really nice, easy job, but cosmetically it makes the car look loads nicer. So sorry about the filming there, guys. So let's get these bits fitted. First point of call, next safety item. This is dangerous, this is horrible. So let's drill this out and get this out. Right, so there's that off. What a shame. So cool, but there you can see there now I've got it off. So I sliced it straight in half. And they've only just nicked that, which is not so bad. When they've just to clear that little screw hole. So, well, that might have been me, but oh well. This one I'll cover it, and that'll look way more factory. While I'm in here, I did just want to point out that these are the original Molwog pedal covers. I had some kicking around, so when I got the car, I replaced them. So nice new old stock. Obviously this is a reproduction, but safety first, because that's dreadful. Mrs. S hates it as well. There we go. Nice install, so much nicer to use, and it's back to how it should be. This, if it was in a good condition, would be great, but someone's just spliced it off. So in the bin it goes. Hoover time. So with the mat shaken out, we're golden now. Really happy with that. Right, next point of call is this mirror. You can probably see it a little bit better if I just scooch around here. Also, I love the patina of this car. Look at it. Lovely. Yeah, you can see it there. Look how damaged it is. It's the original one, obviously. You can even see that's original by the looks of it. But let's get that taken off now. Right guys, there we have it. Really nice. New window sucker as well, so it shouldn't move. Really happy with that. So that teamed with our new pedal there. That's quite a few safety aspects. So that's quite a few safety aspects sorted. We've got the mirror sorted and the pedal, which was getting dangerous. And then we have the fuel leak sorted. So really happy with that. Right. It's time to get this out on the road, I think, but we will cover that in another video because I want to get it out, give it a wash, just double check the brakes and things like that. But yeah, we should be golden after that. Right guys, that brings this video to a close. All the safety jobs now on this car are done. So what I want to do now is I'm going to get it in the next episode, I'm going to get it out, give it a good wash down. It's just covered in dust really, it's just sat here. Give it a good wash down, just double check the brakes, just readjust them. We did quite a lot of miles. I think we trailered it to Goodwood, but then we drove it back because we brought something else back on the trailer. You'll find out soon. We trailered it down to Goodwood, and then we did all the drive around Goodwood and came back. It did well over 340 miles maybe, 350 maybe. It never done this much mileage in one big hit like that. So it did pretty well, but it highlighted all these little faults, and obviously the fuel leak only started when I tried to start it the other day. I was like, oh, blooming hell, that's dry rotted. Right, so thank you for watching guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to keep pushing with the Clubman. Let me just pop the bonnet down. Right guys, thank you for watching. We're going to keep doing little bits and pieces on the Clubman. This is just going to be out in the summer, hopefully. Hopefully you'll see it at Himley Hall. I plan to take it there, maybe take it instead of the sidewalk, or maybe take them both. I don't know. We did take them both last year, which was great. So thank you, British Mini Club, for letting us take 2. But we might, we'll see what we get. See how we get on. Let's just give it some miles and see how we get on with it. But I hope to take it to Himley, that's the plan. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like mentioned, and if you really would like to, please consider becoming a channel member. So that gives you a little star by your name, so I can see who's the members. It also helps, and you give a little donation every month. It is very, very small, but it helps me keep going with videos like this. It helps make this a greater place, and your viewing pleasure hopefully gets better, because I can throw all that money straight back into the channel and make everything better for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Did you enjoy the Clubman? Comment away. And yeah, remember to check out both of our sponsors. We've got Minimine and Frost. Right at the beginning of the video, there's discount codes, and in the description, there's discount code. So catch you next one, guys, when hopefully we'll be out on the road with this one.